Paul Ingram with CollieCenter.com. Today we're working on 5 drills for hand switching. So that way we can switch our weapon from one hand to the other hand. That way we can develop some good coordination and flow between both hands with our weaponry. You never know, maybe you're doing whatever you gotta do over here and you gotta quickly switch your grip to face somebody over there, or you wanna confuse your enemy, right? You never know. But working these switches is gonna enhance your coordination. It's gonna enhance your flow, your fluidity in your skill, your weapon sensitivity, and maybe when your friends see you, they're like really impressed. They're like, dang, dude, that's really cool. Make sure to hit the thumbs up for this video. And if you're new to the Collie Center channel, hit that subscribe button right now and tap that bell so that way you're notified every time there's a new video so you don't miss any training. Let's get on to our first switch. Our first switch drill is our over switch. And we're starting off in the right hand. I'm gonna strike upward, bring the stick over my shoulder. That's why it's called the over switch. My left hand is right here underneath my right arm, ready to catch the stick. I grab it, I release with the right hand, and then I flip it over. I strike and flip it over my left shoulder. My right hand is underneath, ready to catch. I release with the left, and we just keep going back and forth here, switching, using the over switch or the over the arm switch. You can strike your basic angles 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth one, switch. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. On the fourth angle, switch. So that's a nice little drill that you can practice right there from the strikes, basic strikes, into your number 1 switch. And then just work on some of the switches. Switch number 2 is under the arm. From here, we're going to strike an angle 1. Then, as the wrist breaks over, we're going to bring the top of the stick up. My left hand is already up on top, ready to catch. I release with the right hand, strike the angle 1 on the left side, and repeat the same thing just on the other side. So it's basically just the inverse of our first switch. So this is our under the arm switch. Now, of course, you can watch the stick as you're learning the motion. Just go slow, take your time. And over time, you want to just work on being able to switch based on feel. And just start slow. Don't worry about speed in the beginning. Just go nice and slow. And you can always gradually speed it up, smoothing it out with practice. Switch number 3 is our chambered switch. How this one works is we're going to flip the stick over and stick it underneath our armpit and close it. Then we're going to open the hand, grab it with the other hand, strike this out, and repeat. Flip the stick and trap it underneath your armpit. That's the chamber. Switch hands. Strike, flip, catch. Switch. Strike, flip, catch, switch. Our fourth switch is the pass. This one's very simple. As I strike my number 1 on my right hand, my left hand is already at my left hip waiting. And as I follow through, as my right hand gets to my left hip and my hand breaks over on the strike, I'm simply going to pass the stick from my right hand to my left hand. It's that simple. Now as I strike my left, my right hand is by my right hip waiting. As the left hand breaks over, I'm going to pass it to my right. Basically, I'm just doing like a strip disarm on myself. And when we just go back and forth here, simply passing the weapon, the stick, from hand to hand over here by the hip. You can still strike on the horizontal line, on a diagonal line. Kind of play around with that. And you're simply just passing from hand to hand. Hand switch number 5. This one's a lot of fun. It's a little bit more technical, but we also get to work a little bit of a grip change as well. And for number 5, basically all we're gonna do is let the stick slide all the way down into a reverse grip. We're gonna come across with a reverse slash just like that, flip it over, and now we're on an outside chamber position. My left hand is gonna grip the weapon just like this. Now we can go ahead and tuck this and use our chamber to come back over, and we can stay on one side just like that. So I'm going to let the stick slide down into the reverse grip, come across, flip it. Left hand is then going to catch, and then we can chamber it and go into our basic chambered switch, and then come back through. So this one's really good because you start developing a lot of weapon sensitivity here, and then you're working that switch there. So a little bit of a grip change and all that. Or what we can do is when we're in this position here, we can go ahead, let it slide, flip it, and work it on the other side. All right, so there you go. Some fun collie stick drills that you can do to enhance your collie stick handling skills. Start slow, explore the movements, have some fun with it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to turn on post notifications, and we'll see you back here next time.